Hello students, Standard 8. We are going to start the revision of a new chapter in physics. That is the chapter number 13, sound. Now we know that the sound, you can hear different types of sound. At home, when somebody comes at their door, they push the doorbell, so that doorbell rings, then you hear the voice, sound, then you know somebody is there. If you are in the school, how do you know that your lecture is finished or recess is finished? You hear the sound of ringing bell. So the sound is very, very important. Similarly, one of the game in which one of the person is making blindfolded by tying a piece of cloth around the eyes. Then the others are running around and that person has to catch by hearing the sound. Then he must decide that which sound comes very closely. In that direction, that person must run to out the other. So, sound plays a very, very important role in our lives because it helps to communicate with each other. Without sound, it is difficult to communicate with each other. It is not impossible, but it is really a difficult task to understand without any sound. So now, sound is the sensation which can produce the sensation of hearing in our ears. From the morning to night, we listen so many types of sounds in the music room, like the musical instrument. They also have different type of sound and so on. So now the question arises that how is the sound produced? Generally, sound is produced by vibration. When a body vibrates, then it produces a sound. When any body vibrates, then it produces sound. Now, you can understand that with help of some activities. One activity is that you can take any container or any vessel, metallic vessel from your kitchen and hang it such that it does not touch any wall. Then with the help of a spoon or a stick, hit on it, strike on it, then what will you hear? You will hear the sound. Now, when you hear the sound, touch the vessel or that plate that you make it hanged. Then you will feel the vibrations. As you touch it, the vibrations will stop also, and the sound also will be stopped. This activity shows that sound is produced by the vibrations. Similarly, you can do another also. Take a rubber band and put it around the longer side of your pencil box. And then put two pencils such that there is a gap between the rubber band and your box. So now the Rubber band is in the stretched position. Now, pluck the rubber band with your hand and take your ear near the pencil box. So when it vibrates, you can see the vibrations. And then when you hear, by taking your ear near it, you will clearly hear the sound. So you can show by these activities that sound is produced when a body vibrates. Means vibrations are responsible to produce the sound. Now, generally what happens that some vibrations are easily can be seen, but in some cases the vibrations have too much small amplitude so we cannot see them. If the amplitude of the sound, I mean the vibrations, are very small, then it is not noticeable, means we won't be able to see the vibrations, but we can feel the vibrations. If the vibrations are big, their amplitude is big, then only the vibrations are easily visible to us. So the vibrations are not visible all time. Only when their amplitude is bigger, they are visible, and if the amplitude is smaller, then it is not visible. Now we are talking about an iktara. What is an iktara? Iktara is a sound instrument, musical instrument that we can make ourselves using a hollow coconut shell, as shown in the figure here. You can see that from the coconut shell we can make this iktara. Now on iktara, on the coconut shell, with the help of the wooden material, a string is stretched. Now you can also make it with the help of an earthen pot. માટીના નાના વાસણથી પણ બનાવી શકો તમે. So play the instrument and identify. You can see that the wire is the vibrating part. When you plug the wire with that other given thing, then the wire vibrates. So when wire vibrates, the sound is produced. So that is the iktara. We can make it your own also. Now we are familiar about the so many musical instruments. What are the musical instruments? Musical instruments are such that they produce melodious sound which are nice and we like to hear that sound. So those are the musical instruments. Now this musical instrument also are having some vibrating parts. In some of the parts, even in the some of the musical instrument, a stretched membrane is vibrating. In some of them, the stretched wire made up of metallic wire is vibrating. And in some of them, the air column is vibrating. Especially, generally what happens when a musical instrument produces sound, not only that vibrating part, but the whole instrument is responsible to produce the sound, not only the vibrating part. Now, so as I told you, they have some vibrating parts. Which are the vibrating parts? In some of the musical instrument, as I told you, a stretched membrane is there. That is the vibrating part. For example, a tabla. On tabla there is a stretched membrane. Now that membrane made up of leather or a plastic, when you hit it with your hand, it vibrates. You can put some rice grains on it, and if you play on it, then the rice grain will start bouncing because of the vibrations produced. So when we play tabla, not only the sound is produced because of the vibration of the membrane, but the whole instrument is responsible for the producing the sound. Now we have to make some list of the musical instrument and which is the vibrating part in a tabular form. So you can make list of at least 10 musical instruments, and in front of it we have to write down which is the vibrating part. For example, we will discuss now. First we can take a tabla, that we already talked about it. In tabla, what is the vibrating part? The vibrating part is the stretched membrane. So you can write down tabla, and against it you can write down the vibrating part is the stretched membrane. Then you can take sitar. In sitar, what is there? A straight wire, a straight string, or the straight wire, you can say string. So the string is there, and on string we pluck, then it vibrates. Then you can take another one like flute. In flute, the air column, when we blow the air is inside there, which make a column of air, and that column of air starts vibrating. So air is vibrating in the flute. Then you can take another musical instrument like the manjira. In manjira, the whole part is vibrating. The metal, made of metal, so that metal whole part are vibrating. Then you can take drum. In drum, the vibrating part is the stretched membrane. Then you can take another is the harmonium. In harmonium, you know that you have to give the air inside with that daman. When you do that, the air is going inside, air is trapped inside and start vibrating. And due to that, different sounds are produced according to the keys you press. Then you can take another musical instrument like tambura or veena. In that also the straight string is getting vibrated. So then you can take another one like mridangam. In mridangam also it's like a tabla, but like a dholak, but it is different shape. So in that also the straight membrane is the vibrating part. Then you can take another musical instrument like mouth organ. There is a mouth organ also. Mouth organ in which we blow the air, so with the vibrating air column. Similarly in the sehnai, and then the other like saxophones, etc. Also the air inside the air column is vibrating like the flute. So you can make a list that you understand. You can understand which are the vibrating parts in that particular musical instrument. Then in some of the area, the ghatam means a earthen pot is taken, and with something on it they are striking, as shown in the figure here. That is called the ghatam. So they are using the ghatam and so many other instruments. The another instrument is the Jalatarang. In Jalatarang, what happens? We have to take different bowls, and or you can take the glass, and in the glass fill the different amount of water in increasing order, starting from little water, then increase, and then if you hit on the glass slowly with a piece of stick, then different sounds will be produced. Here, because of the proportion of the water, the frequency of that sound produced is changed, and therefore by increasing or decreasing frequency, the different type of sounds can be produced. So that is the Jalataranga Vadya that is shown here in the figure. You can see it properly that in the first one there is little water, less water than increasing water. So when you heat it with the stick, then you will see that the different sound will be produced because of the different frequency of that is there. And as I told you that whole body of the instrument, in all the musical instrument, whole the body of the instrument is responsible to produce the sound. So we understood today that sound is very important in our life. It is produced by vibrating. Vibrations are not always visible. When the amplitude is so small, we can feel the vibration but we cannot see the vibration. And we talked about the musical instruments and how they produce sound by the vibrating different parts. So we almost talked about the assignments questions. You will write down on your own, and if there is problem, write down in the comment section. Thank you very much.